Hi, I'm Danny Snyder-Young, and I'm president-elect of the Association of Theater and Higher Education. And I also lead the Data Theater Collaborative at Northeastern University. And I'm really excited to announce this grant program that Data Theater Collaborative is launching in partnership with ATHE this year. Data Theater. So the short version is that it's applied theater that uses quantitative data or mixed methods data as source material. If you've done any community-based or devised work, you already have the foundational artistic skill set that we use in our data theater work. The difference is that instead of starting from personal narrative or documentary sources or literary material, we're starting from quantitative data and then using the tools of applied and devised theater to help community members make meaning of it. This can look like a lot of different things. It might be a workshop series in which participants interpret data through interactive workshop participatory embodied activities and deliberate over that data. It might be a devised performance. It might be public-facing dramaturgy programming that connects to a production in your season. It might be a project in a service learning class. The important thing is that it's an invitation for people who are usually left out of data-driven conversations to get in a room and make some data their own. Our team has been developing this practice here at Northeastern with the generous support of the Mellon Foundation. And we've spent the last 18 months building workshops and interactive performances with community partners to build proof of concepts in our own context and with our own artistic skills. And now we want to find out what data theater can do in other people's hands in other contexts. Which brings me to the grant program. So with the support of the Mellon Foundation, we're able to give away $5,000 pilot grants. And the goal is to see new data theater work across a range of disciplinary and community contexts and bring together a network of people who are exploring this practice together. So $5,000, a $5,000 grant can support a meaningful pilot project, a workshop series integrated into a community partnered class, a small devised workshop development process leading to a small workshop production with a community organization, a planning grant to build a new partnership to develop groundwork for a project that you can then do through established infrastructure at your own institution. I'm sure some of you have ideas that I haven't thought of yet. They're all right. So numbers, I'm not historically a numbers person. I did not have statistical literacy when I started working on this initiative 4 years ago. I had to work through my own fear of numbers and quantification. Theater artists are not typically trained in quantitative analysis. One of the things that this initiative does is it builds data literacy by doing it. And you don't need to know how to work with data to apply. Data Theater Collaborative can help with that part. So every grant recipient is going to get coaching from our interdisciplinary team, including support with identifying, curating, and working with the quantitative data. You bring the theater expertise and the understanding of your local context, and we'll help with the data part. So what we're looking for. When we review applications, we're looking for a couple of things. We're looking to see that you have a community context, so a partnership or a real plan to build one. We want to see artistic intentionality in the project that you're proposing. We want to make sure that everybody we're funding is on a team that has the artistic expertise to follow through and implement the project. We want a clear sense of the kind of data that you want to work with and why it matters to the people that you're working with, although we don't need you to have like the data in hand when you start. And we want you to be pragmatic about the scope and what you can actually do with this money on this timeline. And the full criteria are in the program description, which you can find on the ATHE website. Applications open this summer. The deadline is October 1st, and we'll announce decisions by November 15th. If you want to learn more, we're going to offer a hands-on data theater workshop at ATHE this summer in Baltimore. And so you can come find us in person there. And we'll also be hosting 1 or 2 remote sessions in August. So if you cannot make it to the ATHE conference, don't worry, we will still find a way to engage with you and answer questions. I am genuinely excited to be able to invite you into this practice that we have been playing with and to have some money that I can give away. I think data theater can do a lot of things in different rooms that it hasn't been in yet. And I'm hoping that some of those rooms can be yours. So take a look at the program description and please reach out if you have any questions.